Hello traders, this is Chris from AAAFx taking a look at the crude oil market, and it was yet another bloodbath. So it just looks at this point like the market is going to continue to punish the idea of anything along the lines of bullish behavior or any idea that the economy is going to do anything other than basically fall apart. Now, having said that, we are most certainly in an area that should garner some support, but I think really at this point you need to pay attention to the weekly chart. You can probably just throw out the daily chart. This is a very, very bad look for oil at this point, this being the U.S. oil market, but it really doesn't matter because as you'll see here in a second, Brent doesn't look a whole lot better. Really, this isn't so much about supply because they did have a draw on inventory during the day. This is more about just everybody assuming that the economy, I think, is going to fall apart. Brent, same situation. 72 looks to be support. I'm going to go ahead and call it 70 because I think it's that squishy, if nothing else. So looks like we're probably going to try to break down a bit. I certainly wouldn't be a seller at this point. The risk and reward just isn't with you anymore. We are closer to the bottom than the top, but at this point, we're probably going to have to get through central banks on Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe see what the inventory numbers are like on Thursday in the United States, but this looks particularly bad. And it may just simply kind of go sideways for the rest of the year. Because remember, once we get through this week, there really isn't a whole lot in the way of liquidity, unless, of course, something specific happens. There could always be an incident in the Middle East that could turn this right back around. But right now, oil looks absolutely miserable. Might be a situation where we can talk about it in January. But in the short term, I think you just chop around with more of a downward bias.
AAAFx, AAAFx.